Okay, so OTPs from DR2.
Alright, no, I did mine first.
Me now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So first one, Hajime and Chiaki.
Yeah.
No one's surprised by this. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a hardcore Hinanami shipper. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. They had such a healthy and loving relationship. Chiaki was always supportive of Hajime and was there to pick him back up on his feet on numerous occasions. You could argue it was because it was in her code, but human Chiaki was the same way. She didn't care he wasn't talented. She loved him for who he was, not what he could do. She constantly tried to reassure him and convince him that he was special the way he was. And dumbass Hajime was like, oh, I'm not good enough for her because I don't have talent. It's like, you dense motherfucker.
He could have been the ultimate lover.
She's practically got her legs spread out for you.
She's walking with free lunch stamped to her fucking forehead. And he'd rather mope around and be emo.
So the second one, Sonia and Gundam. I'm not gonna mince words. Gundam was fucking weird.
He really was. When I first met him, okay, so I love Fire Emblem, and one of my all-time favorite modern installments is Fire Emblem Fates, and Gundam...
Weeb.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't care. Fight me. I love Fire Emblem. Anyways, so...
1v1 smash.
Oh god, Jigglypuff only. Final destination, Smash Orbs only. Anyways... God, people are immediately looking at me like, oh my god, whatever. Anyway, so, Gundam kind of reminded me of Odin from Fire Emblem Fates, as well as, his original name and personality alias from Fire Emblem Awakening, Owain, which is,
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't played those games?
Yeah, but, the thing about Odin... I like that dark occult vibe that he had. And then when Gundam introduced himself, I was like, who the fuck is no.
Is this a child?
Is this Odin? Did he just jump from Nintendo to PlayStation and just give himself a complete overhaul? It was weird.
Yeah, he's an oddball, and that sort of alienated him from the rest of his peers. Over the years, he kind of cultivated this Shuni act to keep people out, but deep down he just wanted to be understood. And then here comes this beautiful blonde princess, and the two made for an odd looking but perfect match, surprisingly enough. He was finally able to find someone to accept him for who he was. On Sonia's side, she found someone who did treat her like royalty and took an interest in her more questionable interests. In her free time events, she stresses how much she wanted to be seen as a normal high school girl, and Gundam fulfills that need better than anyone.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of laughed when Sonia tells Gundam, what was it? How can I ever repay you? Or I want to do something with you or something.
Oh, like that ritual?
Yeah, and then Gundam goes, there's one thing that you must offer, the blood of a virgin. And then she goes...
I'm afraid that I cannot do that.
When Kazuichi was like, what the fuck?
Miss Sonia, I didn't know you were that way.
I died seeing that, and I was like... Okay, this is straight up
sold.
This has Odd Couple written all over their faces. Oh god. Oh man.
Okay. NOTP. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. As if I didn't get hate already for Nagiri. Nagito and Hajime.
Oh god, you don't like Komahina?
It's because you like Hinanami and Chiaki.
Hold on now. Hold up. I'm about to defend myself right now. Okay. Now, I don't dislike this pair because
It gets in the way of my Hinanami ship.
because I think it has potential, and I actually like Komaeda. He's in my top 5 for DR2 boys and top 20 overall. Mm-hmm. So that's not the problem. I see Komahina as a one-sided thing. I recognize that Komaeda has feelings for Hajime, but I don't see Hajime. I can't excuse you. I am trying to record a video here. I don't see Hajime reciprocating unless it was like a non-killing aid. He just seemed to be annoyed by Komaeda most of the time.
Well, I mean, to be fair, everyone. I'm pretty sure Monokuma wanted to kill him during a trial at one point.
Every time he opened his mouth, I was just like, this asshole, I want to punch him in the face. I hate you, but I love you, but I hate you.
Oh God, it reminded me back to, what was that comedy movie that was based on the parody of films, like Scary Movie?
Yeah.
Where like you had a news reporter and like there was that one high school student that was literally in the way of her doing her news report. And she's like, a brutal killing spree that left one teen dead, that's it, took a gun, shoots him and goes, 2 teens dead. I swear to God, I got that vibe with Monokuma where like every time Komaeda opened his mouth, like, I swear to God, I kept on hoping for Monokuma to go, boy, I am this close.
Your fingers are touching. Exactly.
Oh, God.
Even if, like, in an alternate universe, there was no killing game, like Island Mode. Like, if this was Island Mode, once Komaeda finds out that Hajime is fucking a talentless normie, he'd be like, see you later, fucker. I don't know how anyone could support this ship after Trial 4. Komaeda just kept hammering on how he's just a reserve corps student, and you can tell he was hurting Hajime. I thought part of that hatred came from him being a remnant too. But you see in the B3 talent development plan that he does the same thing there. Hajime already has such a low opinion of himself and needs someone to help boost his confidence, not destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, I don't like most Komaeda pairings. Like, I don't like them with Mikan. Their personalities are just too similar. They're both, like, self-deprecating. It'd just be them constantly being like, I'm sorry, I'm a pig. And he's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm trash.
I'm just a stepping stone for your hope.
No, that's not true. I'm worthless.
And he's like, oh, I'm worthless, and,
Yeah, it'd be weird. I don't know why people actually see those two together. In fact, like, it'd be weird if they were on a date. They wouldn't know what the fuck to do. God help them if they were in bed together. They just...
No, please, no.
They wouldn't even...
You're just giving me more flashbacks of that Dojin I found.
Okay, let's be real. That Dojin is full of shit, okay? Because, like, they wouldn't even be touching each other. They'd just be questioning each other, going like, what the fuck do we do? I don't know. God, I'm so worthless. So am I. Just crying together, like, oh God, I can't.
Okay, I'm going off topic again.
Even Komaeda trying to fap with his left hand, it's Junko's hand, it'll reject him anyway.
Oh, it gives me so much despair.
Oh God.
Okay, off topic again, but the fucking roast Mikan delivers after her trial was the fucking best moment ever.
It's because no one loves you.
Now it's just like, that's my girl. I don't care if you're crazy. Would still tap that 10 out of 10. Like, just for that alone, I was just like, thank you.
Oh God.
Say it again.
For the people in the back.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't like him with Mikan. I don't like him with Chiaki. Wait.
Why would anyone even want him and Chiaki to be a thing? Like, is there a reason? Guys, for anyone watching this, if you know, please leave a comment. How is that even a...
okay, hold on. I will say they have really cute fan art. I think it's just because victim-murderer pairing.
Maybe?
Because I see, like, Mondo, Chihiro, freaking Leon, Saika...
Well, I mean, at least with Leon and Saika, it made sense because he did have a crush on her.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for DR1 because, like, the people involved, they had, like, a relationship to each other. But then in DR2, it was, like, Terror, and Fat Tagami. They never even interacted.
Not really. I think the only time they would ever interact is, like, to cock-block Terror, in all honesty.
Or if Terror cooked, and Tagami would be like, oh, I have to inspect this for poison. Shoves entire roast in mouth.
Best cinematic I have ever seen at the start of DR1, and that was Tagami, quote-unquote, checking for poison, and he's stuffing his face with I don't know how many fucking Golden Corral-style plates.
Everyone's just like, you know that food was for everyone, right? I'm doing this for everyone's safety.
You can have what's left. You have freaking Hajime in the background. There isn't any left. There's never any left. Oh,
but yeah, Komanami, I guess that's the ship name. You can see it maybe in DR3, because you didn't watch it, but, you know, she helped him out after, like, the whole scuffle with Junko. She was, like, supporting him and stuff. But in DR2, they didn't interact without Hajime present. Like, the only connection they had was through him.
Exactly. So, like, maybe that's why there are fans that ship those two?
I don't know. Komaeda and Junko is just... No.
No.
Please, no. He hates her.
Like, he straight up does. I don't know. I guess maybe you can kind of see it as, like, the whole
antagonist,
I hate you,
protagonist.
Like, antagonist, protagonist, or the whole I hate you, but I love you. Kind of like that whole Helga Arnold thing, maybe? Not exactly in that way, but, like, yeah. I know there are fans who see it that way,
I don't know. I see him a lot with Izuru too.
Oh god.
But it's like Izuru don't give no fucks about anyone.
He doesn't. Izuru, I love you. Get stepped on.
You're boring. Disappear.
I'll do anything for you, Izuru. Oh god. And do us all a favor and just fucking hang yourself, Komaeda. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Anyway, and my other NOTP is Sonia and Kazuichi. This couple was similar to Komahina in that it's unrequited. Kazuichi likes Sonia for all the wrong reasons. He only likes her because she's a pretty blonde princess, and whenever her more eccentric hobbies come up, he's just like, ugh, Miss Sonia, how could you?
Yeah, he has this perfect interpretation of her, and, like, he kind of develops, like, a type of white knight mentality for her. There always has to be one white knight character in every DR game. We're gonna be real. I'm gonna be real on that one.
That's for another discussion.
Yeah, but yeah, when it comes to Kazuichi, like, don't get me wrong, I like the guy, and I really feel like he does deserve better, but Sonia is not the type of person meant for him.
She is clearly uncomfortable and creeped out whenever he, like, flirts with her.
Yeah, and then even to the point where she
wants him to die.
Yeah, she wants him to die.
Like, well,
he probably would do it too. If she wanted him to do it, he probably would. Like, I really feel for the guy. He really does deserve the best, but like I said, Sonia is no one in his favor. And especially, like, it's like how you said before, when she reveals something, you know, dastardly that she's done, or, you know, he gets this, he's very, very shocked, he's surprised at everything, like, you know, the whole, the whole blood of a virgin thing, and she's like, I guess I can't, you know, do that, and he's like, oh my god, you know, or it's
got this, like, idolized image of her, like,
yeah.
He doesn't even see the real her. This couple bugs me more than Komahina because of how, like, prevalent it is. It became a running gag towards the end of the game.
It really was. And in all honesty, I wasn't really laughing. Like, every time Sonia says something and Kazuichi
like, in the beginning, I was like, okay. But at that part of the game, I was just like, please, this is just sad to watch now.
It really is. And the fact that, you know, you have Sonia and Kazuichi surviving, I'm sitting there like, he's still not going to get any. I don't...
He could be the last one on the island, and she still wouldn't ride that dick.
She would rather be straddling one of the cannons in the tanks than him. I'm going to point that out right now. But like I said, I couldn't... When I was laughing at everything Kazuichi was responding to what Sonia would say, I honestly didn't get that ha-ha moment where, during the Class 5, it was the Class 5 trial, right? Komaeda's trial?
Yes.
Yeah, during Komaeda's trial where Sonia mentions about being penetrated by something big and thick, and Kazuichi was like, say it again. I'm like, okay, now we're getting...
Call me your pig.
There's that line, Kazuichi, that you are not supposed to cross, and you crossed it. I was like, boy.
You ran laps around that line.
He went from straight up to, like, idolizing her to now going, like, oh, God, cam girl, like, subscriber status. And I was like, buddy, you need to back up, please.
I'm going off topic again, but I feel like of all these survivors, he got the least development. It's a shame because when I went back into his free time events in island mode, he has a tragic backstory and I really feel for the guy. But in the main game, his only concern was trying to impress Sonia, and that really hurt his character.
It really did. I honestly expected more from him. He would have been like a great
bro character.
Yeah, he really would. He really honestly would. And maybe he might have gotten the attention of some of the other characters, maybe. But because he was so fixated on Sonia, he never had that opportunity to shine. And I feel bad for characters with potential that don't show it off that well, because, my God, he's a fucking mechanic, for Christ's sake.
A lot of people say he did deserve to survive, but he was intelligent and he made all those inventions that helped the group. I really wish he'd realized he stood no chance and moved on from her.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been for the best. I'm not gonna lie, I always had this idea of, maybe Akane might have taken interest in him at one point. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. Think about it. He made something for Akane.
And Nekomar, he made it for Sonia. Then Akane was like, oh, I'll take this. Thanks. It's a back massager. Every Tan girl has this southern accent. Because I watch Nico B.
Oh,
Mermaid Swamp.
Oh, God. I like how he made, the little Mechamaru, and, maybe Akane could, maybe ask him, hey, so what else can you do, maybe a spark...
No, honey, no.
No. But he deserves the best. He deserves some love, at least.
If you read his spin-off manga, him and Mahiru are, hinted at.
Well, I can see it.
You got this naggy girl who, helps fix up his image and, clean up, and let's be real, that's his kink, just being whipped and,
Yeah.
Probably into that pet play and,
I wouldn't know about pet play, but maybe he does have a thing to be, dominated, maybe he does have this thing where he likes having someone up on top of him, figuratively and literally speaking, so, maybe that's just how he rolls, and Mahiru, while she may not be one of my favorites, she does have that, I want to say, the strict...
She's the mom friend.
Yeah, she is the mom friend, and that's something that Kazuichi would probably need in order to back himself up and, make a better person out of himself. She'll make a man out of him, as they used to say, so... I can see that.
You're a man, ain't you?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Please, no.
Okay, so your turn.
Okay, so for my OTPs, I'm going to have to say the same thing, Chiaki and Hajime. For the same reasons, really, because especially, in contrast to the whole, Komaeda and Hajime, in complete opposite to that, whereas Komaeda is just brutally...
He's an asshole to Hajime.
Exactly, and Chiaki is saying, don't listen to that, you're not... Basically, it's like saying in a nutshell, don't listen to that, you're not about that, it doesn't matter if you're this, you can still make the best out of it, and that's exactly what Hajime needed. He needed that insurance. He needed that assurance to make sure... Why did I say insurance? He needed that assurance.
He needs insurance because all his friends are dying left and right.
What better than plot armor insurance, right?
Okay, that's Makoto. Let's be real.
But yeah, no, like Chiaki was literally like the whole yin and yang perspective. You know, you have Komaeda who was like consistently putting him down, and then Chiaki was the one who was like pulling him out of any type of slump that Komaeda attempted to put Hajime in. And that's something that you see in real life, not just with, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, fiancés, husbands and wives, but with just friends as well. You know, Chiaki was a true friend to Hajime, and that's exactly what you would see a true friend do. Back that person up, defend that person from anyone, really, you know? So, you know, I thought it was cute. And the final act just really hit me.
Trial 5, easily one of the best of DR2 and like possibly of the entire series.
Yeah, because while Komaeda was doing all this plotting by himself, no help needed, literally relying on his luck, on his on his own
shade at
talent
Oma
in general.
now. He didn't do it without any help.
No, well, I mean, that's a tale for another time.
That's another video.
Yeah, that's another video for another time, guys. But I'm gonna say right now, as much as I don't like Komaeda, I'm gonna say straight up,
he is intelligent.
He is intelligent.
He came up with this brilliant plan.
Yeah, like I said, all by himself, no help needed. He knew that this was gonna be he knew the risks, and he took them anyway. He knew for a fact, hey, I'm gonna rely on my own fucking luck on this. With anything, be it fail or success, there's gonna be one thing, and I'm gonna screw that person over completely, which is exactly what he does. Either he's gonna screw over Chiaki, or he's gonna screw over Hajime. Well,
he didn't want to screw over Chiaki.
Oh, right.
His plan was to save the traitor and kill the despair.
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad, guys. But still, like I said, like it worked regardless, and
no,
well,
it was the opposite of what he
No, I don't mean
wanted.
regardless, but like, you know, I'm just talking about everything that he was planning on, you know. Yeah, it didn't exactly go his way, but I mean, he
destroyed the game.
He did, so
literally.
I guess that's one redeeming quality.
And then I love the video after that where he's just basically like, fuck y'all. Even in death.
He literally portrayed that Cartman vibe in South Park where he's like, screw you guys, I'm going home. I'm like, oh my.
That's a motherfucker. I fucking hate him.
Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, back to the whole
Hinanami.
Yeah, back to the whole Hinanami thing. You would expect, you know, if you have that one person you hold dear, like I said, be it a best friend or, you know, like a really, really good friend that you've known for years on end, or, you know, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a fiance, like I said, a husband and wife, of course you're going to defend that person from one or any other individuals who are just like, at that. You know?
Can I cut in? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I think Trial 5 was also like another good parallel to Chiaki and Kyoko. Because in Trial 5 of DR1, Kyoko was willing to sacrifice Makoto for the truth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then with Chiaki, she was like, no, I'm going to die so you can live on, Hajime, so you can build your future.
Exactly. I think that's another reason why I'm not a big fan of Nigiri either, because of that whole thing.
Because she was like, I'm gonna kill you. Even though I know and you know that this is rigged. And it's like, really? After everything I've done for you, Kyoko, you're just gonna do me like that?
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I still don't understand why that would be the quote-unquote canonized ship. It's stupid.
Like, people give flack for Sagat for doing that, but then no one says anything about Kyoko doing the same thing.
I know, right? Kyoko did nothing wrong and Sayaka's a thought.
Here's a book.
Would y'all like to be the pot or the kettle? Anyway.
Yeah.
Back to my second OTP of DR2. Yeah. You guys have already seen it. You guys have already probably would have assumed this by now. I love the tragic romances. So I definitely got to give it to Fuyuhiko and Peko. I love for a fact that we did get another set of people who have known each other since their childhood. But this time, rather instead of getting it all screwed over like in the first chapter, we actually see it grow into the second chapter. I know it's, whatever, but you get a lot more of their backstories, you get a lot more of how they wanted to see each other as equals, and then you finally find out everything at the time before her fucking execution. You have all this tension built up, and finally they admit to each other when it's time to be executed.
Yeah, great timing there for you, Hiko.
Oh my god, and it's funny because, like, when Peko does that whole thing, oh, I'm just a tool to be used, nothing more. And then Fuyuhiko finally breaks, and he said, I don't see you as that.
I never needed a tool, I just needed you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, buddy, you wait on... Oh my god.
17 years. You had 17 years. You dense motherfucker.
I mean, to be fair, they're both dense on it because, like, they wanted to admit it to each other, but they were way too afraid of how the other would react. And not to mention, you have the social status, you have Peko being the errand lady, the bodyguard.
She was his sword.
Yeah, and matching with someone like Fuyuhiko, being a Yakuza, it's, like I said, you have that whole status quo thing, you have the social status, personality. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it, we've seen it in Disney films, the bodyguard falling for the princess, or, the prince or the princess falling for the commoner, it's just,
It's taboo.
But you love that person. But at least with this one, they knew each other and they wanted to be together. They wanted to be by each other's side no matter what. I just hated how it had to happen during execution, like, after Peko was convicted. It just sucks. I'm just gonna flat out say it. It fucking sucks.
That was such a well-written scene because, I don't know about you, but when I was first going through DR2, like, Fuyuhiko, I was like, okay, you're clearly a tsundere. You're a jerk now, but later on you're gonna warm up to me. And Peko, she was cool, but I mean, she wasn't my favorite. She was just kind of there for me. But, like, that scene, ooh, it just, ooh. And then his development, ooh!
Right? Damn right.
Is that all you're gonna say for the rest of the game?
Damn right.
Like, he went from, like, low, mid-tier to, like, he is my second favorite boy.
Yeah,
he
god.
Made, like, a 180.
Yeah, what did he say, like, to Mikon during the trial, where he's like, oh, if you don't, what was it?
I'm gonna sell you to the whorehouse?
No, yeah, I'll send you, did he say sell you to the whorehouse, or
something
send you
about,
back to the whorehouse?
Yeah, something like that.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? And it wasn't until after that where he loosened up, I'm like, oh man, really? Yeah, we still got the whole don't fuck with me thing, but I mean...
But after that, he was, like, super nice and doing his best to try to help out.
Yeah, and plus, I gotta point out right now, after what happened with Peko, the fact that he went so far as to try to committing suicide himself...
Seppuku.
Well, yeah, he attempted seppuku, which is a form of suicide, yeah, but the fact that he attempted it, like, not only just to make up for all of his own wrongdoings, but, like, I feel like, in all honesty, he wanted to do that because he felt alone. And, I mean, damn, if you lost someone that you love for that long and you're just like, there's nowhere else left, fuck it, I felt bad for the guy. Especially when I just see it happen after he just reintroduced himself. And then another CG scene later is where he just, blood spatters out of nowhere. And I actually had to drop
Meanwhile, Mikon in the background screaming,
I mean, when I first saw it, I had to drop my Vita and just, like, run to the corner of my room just thinking to myself, what the actual fuck? Did he really? Oh, God. I mean, I get it, buddy. You just lost the one you loved and, you're trying to make up for everything, but goddamn, there's so many other ways.
This is unrelated again, but I love Pekko's free time with Hajime, because Hajime's just like, hey, I like you, and Pekko's like, I have a man, thank you.
Especially when you try to tell her, well, like when there's a moment where he's like, I think Pekko wants me to tell her something.
Yeah.
And you have the option to say, I love you, and she was like, what? No, I have a man, thank you.
And he's just like, oh, cool. I was just kidding. It's like, Hajime, you literally have every other girl, Terror, and Komaeda. You don't need to add another one to your harem. Let Fuyuhiko have this.
Yes, please. Oh, God. I just love the pairing so much, and oh, boy. And especially, I love how, I'm just going to say right now, I love how Fuyuhiko got so pissed off at Junko when she states, oh yeah, when I upload myself into Pekko, I know all about her. I can tweak myself to, fit your needs more. And he just got, the fuse was lit in not even a half a second. He was pissed. So like, the fact that he still cared, the fact that he cared that much for her after everything that went down, and the fact that Junko just like, the knife was already in there, and the fact that Junko attempted to twist it, he was like, get the fuck out.
This bitch gotta go.
Exactly. When it comes to NOTPs, I'm gonna just say it, Mahiru and Hiyoko, what the fuck? I can't, I can't see it. People want to say that's romantic shit.
I don't see it as romantic.
I don't even see it as platonic, in all honesty. I really don't, because like it looks like Hiyoko just found someone that can tolerate all of her bullshit, and that she found someone that she can actually rely on. I felt, in all honesty, that if things had gone on any further, if let's say Hiyoko had killed someone, she would probably pin it on Mahiru. Like I'm just gonna say it.
I don't think so.
I don't know. That's just how that was originally what I thought. Hiyoko's a fucking bitch. Like, I really can't stand her. I can't stand her being friends with anybody. The fact that Mahiru actually took the time to even tolerate her.
I thought they were sweet together. And, like, if you play with Japanese audio, she's like, Mahiru, Oni-san, and it's really cute. They had, like, a little big sister relationship.
I don't know. It's just, when you have a bitch like Mahiru, like, not Mahiru, with like Hiyoko.
Okay, let's be real. Mahiru's also a little...
Mahiru was kind of a bitch, yeah, but Hiyoko was, oh my god, no. Every time I see Hiyoko, that's literally the first thing I say to myself, no.
Mikan did us all a favor by getting rid of her.
Can't be bullied if you kill the bully. Oh god. And then, in all honesty, I'm going to say right now, my second OTP is Komaeda and anybody.
Understandable.
I can't. Like, this dude was crazy from the beginning. Everybody was turned off by him.
He's a fucking terrorist.
He's the ultimate terrorist. I'm going to say that right now. Lucky student, my ass. He was just crazy. Even when they locked him up and, like, said, hey, Hajime, go feed him. His face was like, oh.
Give me your hope.
Have you come to give me your hope?
Spray it all over my face.
Hajime's like, here's your breakfast. Oh, great. Put your hope in my mouth. I'm like...
I really wish Hajime would have just flipped the tray over and let the food fall on his face and just leave.
This dude was on... how many levels of insanity? And I know there are going to be the people trying to defend him, like...
Oh, but he was sick and he had a tragic past. So...
Okay, no amount of dementia, no amount of cancer can protect him from being that said cancer.
We don't even know if he really has dementia. Because he says in his free time about, lol, I lied. And I read up on the symptoms of dementia. He can perform normal tasks. He doesn't have any memory loss.
Isn't it with dementia, like, the brain deteriorates?
Right.
But, like, not immediately, like, slowly.
But he displays no symptoms.
Exactly. So, like, it made absolutely no sense And like I said, when it comes to Komaeda being paired with anybody, I really can't. Because, like I said, everybody got that off vibe from him.
Counterpoint.
Oh.
Komaeda and Makoto.
Okay, first off...
They have that beautiful meeting in DR3. Literally, the only reason I watched.
All aboard the Hope Train. So there was a fanfic about Makoto.
I'm pretty sure the author was trolling.
Because, like, there was bad grammar, there was horrible spelling.
I'll put it in the description because I've read it at least, like, 4 or 5 times, and it's such a fucking treat.
They called Makoto's a hoagie, a hoagie. I was like, I can't. My first time reading this with Liz, and I was like, I'm fucking done. Like, I wanted to close the laptop and walk out straight up.
But I was like, no, we have to finish to the end.
And then when I saw All Aboard the Hope Train, choo choo, I was like, I can't.
Hey, Komaeda, we stayed up all night to get lucky.
Oh my god.
But
so much cringe, but my god,
it
was hilarious.
But in all seriousness, I think Makoto and him could be a thing. Komaeda also has, like, a low opinion of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he considers himself trash, he's always self-deprecating, and he thinks of himself, even though he is an ultimate like the rest of them, he thinks he's, like, beneath everyone, and Makoto could be the one to, like, help boost his self-esteem.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when you have other ultimates, like, we're going to take the DR2 cast, for example, you have the ultimate athlete, you have the ultimate mechanic, you have the ultimate princess, you have the ultimate gamer, you have all these ultimates that actually have a really good talent and could benefit from something. What the fuck is Luck going to do compared to all that? I think that might
Why
be
don't you ask Hope's Peak? Because they kept him over a fucking pharmacist that could have the cure for cancer.
This guy's probably the reason. Hey, you know what? We'll just suspend him. Oh my god, I couldn't bear watching that episode of.
They were like, oh, we don't understand his luck, and we want to research it, so we can't expel him.
We'll just suspend him.
Even though everyone knows he's the mastermind. Brilliant.
Really? Oh my god. But yeah, like, I guess I could understand why Komaeda, like, has that opinion of himself. Like, if you were, like, chosen to be lucky in comparison to, like, someone who is a mechanic or any of that matter, of course you would be like, damn, what the fuck is my skill going to do for the future, you know?
Flash forward a couple chapters.
I mean, sure.
Bullshit. He's the ultimate bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I really can't pair Komaeda with anybody. He's just way too insane. I'm like, why?
Obviously, any straight pairings, obviously he's gay.
Well, yeah. Gay for Hajime.
Hajime. I'm in love with the hope inside you, Hajime.
He's gay for the trash can. Oh, wait.
He is the trash can.
Oh, God.
I can't believe we've been talking for an hour. This is gonna be fun to edit.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean, hell yeah? I'm the one doing all the work. Piece of shit. Anyway, so we're gonna be skipping DR3 because Ed hasn't seen it. Don't. It's a mistake.
Well, I mean, you've already told me.
I gave him the TLDR version.
Yeah, basically, 1, it was a mistake. 2, Komaeda's a terrorist. 3, Komaeda, hashtag Allahu Akbar, ISIS. 4, just the tip. Please.
Just the tip. The tip is all you need.
I died at that. I died. I was
Kazuichi, like, unzipping his jumpsuit, and Fuyuhiko's like, no, dude, put it back on.
I love how Fuyuhiko was the only normie there. He was like, no.
He's not even affected by it. He's like, whatever.
The only time he'll be affected by it is if Peko was like onto him. That'd be the only thing. But like everyone else, he's like, bro, put it back on.
She doesn't want that.
Buddy,
he's like, no, I have to go to her.
He's like, I know. Sonia was like, he's like, I need. He's like, you need. She don't need. Put it back up. And I was like, oh god. And then Komaeda was like, hope feels great.
By himself. No one even wants to touch him. Even under a drug state, everyone's like, no. I'm not that desperate.
I love how, like, side note, I would have put Akane and Nekomaru on my OTPs, especially after what happened in that one episode. Because you can tell that they care about one another.
They're having that eye sex, and she's just like, wow, I've never felt this way before. My body's on fire.
And then Nekomaru just like holds on her. She's like, okay, you have a firm grip, but don't let go. I was like, yo.
All aboard the ship.
Yo. It was great. It was hilarious. By the way, for those wondering, I saw the Aphrodisiac episode, which shows my reasoning why I can't pair Hiyoko with anybody, because if she would be a bully like that, imagine how she would be in a relationship. I'm gonna be straight up honest.
Like in Hadre's free time event, she's still a bitch. Even towards the end, I was like, you have zero redeeming quality. I hate you.
I know, right? But yeah, I think that's it for my OTPs and NOTPs.
Okay.
Are we gonna like?
So we're gonna skip another episode too.
Because there's only one OTP, and we all know who that is. Tokomaru.
I mean, let's be honest.
NOTPs, Monica x anybody.
IG x anybody.
Shirakuma x Kurakuma?
No, please. No incest today. Karika would be down for that.
I wonder why. Oh god.